I have not been active on this channel. I have been neglecting it. Editing for long form content is a pet peeve of mine, next to editing for short form content. I don't be liking to edit, but I promise to do better this year for myself and for you guys. Just to give you a little sneak peek of what my day-to-day is with my little family. Now, I give you guys a lot of OOTDs when I can. But today we're spending a little time just looking at the shoes because your girls love, I love to save a coin or two. And because of that, as you can see here, I got a collection of shoes, right? A collection of shoes. This isn't all of them. I have a whole shoe wall in my closet. And if you are new here, my name is Brandy Andrea and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's just jump right in. This is probably one of my favorites. It's this black leather floral motif wraparound, and the little leather flowers wrap all the way around the leg. I really love this shoe. I have not had a chance to wear it yet, but I plan on wearing it maybe in the springtime. I just haven't had the right outfit. And I'm the kind of person that if I don't see it, I know that I see a vision for it, but if I don't have exactly what I want to wear with the shoe, I'm not going to wear it. I do love that the heel is about 3 inches or so. Your toenails, petty got to be done for this shoe. So I plan on wearing this one soon. I probably paid about $3.95 for these. We are not going in any particular order. Clearly, these actually are, I think it's Staud, Staud. That's the brand. And if you know anything about this brand, it is a very expensive brand. These are leather, kind of minimalist. They wrap around the ankle. A theme for me. I love anything that wrap around the ankle. And it has a isolated toe box right here. And really cute shoe. Again, I wore these one time. And as you can see, they're like in pretty good condition. I probably paid about $15 for these. Oh, look. $15. In keeping with open toe needing a pedicure, it's wintertime, so I really don't do those as often. But I love these Jessica Simpson now. Jessica Simpson is one of my favorite shoe designers. She makes a really comfortable shoe. I love this exaggerated heel, the leopard print, and the pointed toe box. Love this shoe. I've only worn these one time. Also, I think I paid $14 for these. These may have been on sale because your girl be liking to save them coins. So I'll follow a shoe for a minute. And if I feel like it's going to be there, because I kind of got like a size 7 shoe, not as popular, if you will, they were still there and I probably got these on sale. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have not worn these. Because they need the heel redone on them. But you can see the price right there. They were $12.99 at the Salvation Army. And I think they were 50% off because on Wednesdays it's 50% off. But I love this metallic shoe. They were made in Italy. They're Mod Fraison. Oh, they were made in Paris, actually. And this is an 80s, classic 80, but it's all leather. And you can see the different metallic leather colorways here. I love this shoe. It has a sling back, low heel, because I am way out of my 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch heels. But I'm going to get this particular one. They both have to be redone since I'm replacing one. But when I get these done, I'm going to put these babies in rotation. I can see these with I can see these shoes with like some barrel jeans, and then the shoe kind of like having its own little moment. I have the perfect blazer. I might show that if I can go find it. I have the perfect blazer that'll go with this. This is a really good shoe for any time of the year, but I specifically see these for the summer. I should be ashamed of myself because actually, here's another pair that I haven't worn yet. These are Via Spigas. These maybe are from the 90s. I can kind of tell by the elongated toe box on this one, but they are this chocolate croc with a really cute bow. These are all leather, and this is probably like a 2.5-inch heel maybe. These also still have the tag on them. They say 14, but I know for sure I only paid half for these. That's why I picked them up. The heel cap are still in good condition, and yeah, somebody did get some wear out of these, but they still have a lot more life to live, and I'm gonna make sure they get it. Okay, Truth be told, these aren't technically thrifted. I bought these off of Half Off Half, and they are Santorini brand hair on hide with the chunky heel and the almond toe box. I actually spent, I think they had a tag of $67. I think I paid $5.50 for these. And I've actually worn these multiple times. Love this shoe. A little bit big on the heel. I have a skinny heel, so I have to put the little pedal in to keep it from clicking and clacking. And if luck may have it, I actually found another pair of printed cap toe leather shoes at the thrift store. These are Paul Milani, I think. And I might be mispronouncing them, but they were made in Spain. They were $12.99. And I love the hair on hide, you know, the cow print or the spots were in this year. Animal print is always in. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. You can wear animal print as your basic. I love that these have like a chocolate spotted motif, but then they have a black cap toe and they're chunky heel. So I love this versatile shoe. It just adds a little bit more flavor, a little spice to the wardrobe. Classic color, but different design. I love anything that's classic, but with a little flair. I love this elongated cut in the shoe profile. These are Michael Kors that were thrifted, of course, and they have the Michael Kors logo there. This color is a cranberry, really good fall color. I've worn these several times. I've shown them on my OOTD. Yeah, really classic shoe. Really good functional wardrobe ad. I was really happy with this purchase. Now here's another shoe that I haven't worn, and I was debating on if I was going to resell them when I was actually reselling, and I still don't know. They need some TLC, but I still feel like they're a good shoe. This is the Roger Vivier. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I call them my little leprechaun shoes. I actually got these for $3.99 at the Goodwill. I don't really shop at the Goodwill, but this particular one, I stopped and the guy was like, "You like those? I'll give them to you for the kids' price." So I was like, "Girl, put them in my bag, okay?" And so they actually need just a little bit of TLC. You can't really see it, but like somebody got some wear and scuffed them like right here. So I may try to fix that, or I may just leave it alone and put my pants over it. Either way, I really love this shoe. I love this color. It's not chartreuse, but I love the sheen in this satin shoe. And this is an expensive brand. So this was a come up for $3.99. Now next is these Sam Edelmans that I bought, and I bought these for like, I want to say these were like $5 at the Goodwill. I think it was in that same run. I love this. I love a Sam Edelman shoe. First of all, they make a really good shoe. These are suede in this baby blue or steel blue color. They have a chunky heel and they're open toed and they wrap around the ankle. I've worn these as well on an OTD. Now it's time for the boots. It's boot season and I really should be having these in my wardrobe rotation, but I haven't been going anywhere. I need some places to go. Somebody DM my husband and say, "Yeah, take your girl out this week. I want to show off my boots." So let's get into the boots. I stand corrected. I was invited to a boots on the ground like thing that a friend was having, and I actually wore these. These are all leather. They're vintage boots. I love the black and then the gold motif in the leather. I love anything leather. They're super comfortable and they're just a traditional Western style boot. I think I may have paid like $12 or $15 for these. Okay, one of my coveted pair that I have not worn but one time I worn to a concert in the summer. Why am I wearing my boots in the summertime? Because I can, and that's my business. So I wore these. These are actually Paris, Texas, the brand. They're size 37, which is exactly my size. They were marked $1.99 at the thrift store, and I waited until these babies were 75% off, and they came home with me. Now, the other one fell behind the desk, so I'm not going to get it, but just know it's a pair, okay? They're this really cute, really deep green croc color, and they have a ruching of their own. They're ruched to stay that way. They're made that way, and I have like a big calf, and because I have a big calf, shorter boots work for me unless they have some type of stretch in them or I have to get extended size. So the fact that these stop right below my calf, worked perfectly. And who doesn't love a good short heel in my 40s? Okay. Short heel me, please. Pay like 15 bucks for these or so. No, don't let me lie to y'all. I paid 75% off of, I think they were $199. I think they marked them down and then I paid 75% off. Here is another one that I wore during the summertime. I have a video wearing these, and when I saw these, I was like, your girl gotta have them, and they coming home with me. I bought these actually in the summer, and so these are a thigh-high boot with a gold overstated chunky heel and a very interesting toe box. I love it's kind of military style, the reinforced toe box. These are BCBG Maxmeria. You know, if you know, you know. And I think they had a price of $149 or more. I think I paid $14.99 and 50% off on these. I worn these, love these. They're super comfortable. Love them down. Love them. How could I forget these? How could I forget these? I bought some Christian Louboutins at the thrift store, same place that I bought those. But the reason why I have not worn them because the heel cap needs to be replaced. But I love this shoe, and I think I may have paid like $15 or $20. I don't think that they believed that they were real. I did authenticate them. They are real, and they're very comfortable. And if I'm gonna own some Louboutins, I want some that I can wear, honey. And these have a platform heel, and because they have a platform heel, this height works just fine. Not complaining. Planning to get these recapped summertime, and I'm gonna wear them in my travel. Okay, so this next pair I have never worn, and to be honest, they're a little too big. So I figure if I wear like a thicker sock, it'll be okay. I love them so much. Let me just show you. They are so good, so good. They're this soft, buttery, I'm assuming lambskin boot in a 3-inch heel. Y'all, look at this toe box. Now they need a little bit more love here, a little TLC, but this with the elastic, they just don't make them like they used to. These are from Claudia Cutie, CIUT, made in Italy. If it's leather, I want it. Natural fibers, I want it. And these did not disappoint. They were a little big. I said, babe, do these look too big on my foot? He was like, no, not really. I was like, put them in the bag. Just put them in the bag, okay? And so I haven't actually worn these. I need somewhere to wear these. They are so cute. And if I don't wear them at the price that I got them for, they were $4. I don't mind reselling these and flipping them and sending them to a home where they can get just as much love as I want to give them. Staying strong in the boots, and you know your girl love leopard or animal print. These are really cute. Chunky heel. I believe they are Gianni beanies. They have this really cute kind of motor booty motif, and with the studs, it gives it this really edgy look. I love an almond toe box. Just hair on high, just really made really good. Gianni Beanie did their big one with these. I think I may have paid $12 for these. Okay, not gonna lie, these were not thrifted in the traditional sense, if you will. But I have a very favorite resale, consignment, if you will, store in my area. It's called Clothes Mentor in Arlington. And I bought these. They were still brand new in the box. I've worn them, I believe, one time. These are rag and bone. And I loved this nude color. And to be honest, I've worn them once and haven't really found anything else to wear them with. But I will say that I'm going to make it my business to find something to wear them with. I love how they have this very soft suede that they're made out of. And it's just a really good shoe. I love Rag & Bone. Rag & Bone makes really good clothing. I think I may have paid $25 for these, one of the more expensive pairs. So I really need to get my money's worth. And wearing them one time ain't gonna do. Let me get on that. So basically, I'm a booty kind of girl. And these Everlanes were thrifted as well. I was peeking in the inside to see what the price was because I knew the tag was still in it. And they were $9.99 and they were probably half off. So I got these for $5. They're Everlane. Just a really basic booty that you can wear with jeans or even a skirt with maybe like some tights. This is an office safe boot, if you will, although I haven't been in the office in a minute. But love the toe box on these, lower heel, casual, just a classic booty. And they are the knit material. I've actually worn these a couple times. Last but certainly not least of my favorite, just happened to be the last that I brought in here, are these Croc inspired booties from Zara. They zip up the back, which makes them more chicer, I believe, more sleek, if you will. There's that toe box that I love so much. And they are faux leather, which means they're not necessarily ones that I would have grabbed per se. So once I tried them on, I was like, they're coming home with me. And I could pair these with jeans. I can do a monochromatic look and let the shoes do the talking, if you will. But I really love these. I've worn them several times and I've gotten my $5 worth. And that is all of the shoes that I've thrifted this year. Some may have been earlier in the year or maybe at the end of the year before, but I haven't actually bought any new shoes. Promise. Okay, so now I got to go put all these shoes back in my closet. But do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because next I'm going to share my most favorite thrifted sweaters. It's the perfect time of the year, right? So make sure you subscribe and see you next time. Peace.